La 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 la.
Hey guys, what's up? So today I'm going to be showing you how I do a pink and white with acrylic. So I have here my little plastic finger I demonstrate on, and I'm going to show you how to do it. So I take off the shine off of the tip as I'm showing you here, usually using a file or something so the nail can stick. And then I get the nail and I make sure it fits evenly over the client's nail bed. If it doesn't, you can snip off the corners as I'm doing here with the cuticle cutter, so this way it fits side to side. As you can see here, you never want the nail too small, you want it a little big if anything, and you can always cut it or file it. Here I'm taking my sanding bin and I am just filing away to blend the nail with the fake nail with the client's actual nail. So I just file it until it's even, especially if I'm gonna do like a clear coat, let's say. You don't want that harsh line. Then I take my Kolinsky brush, I believe this is the number 14 I have, and it's the oval head, and I will go into my white first. I'm using Mia Secrets products, so this is my white, and I go midway and I start forming up to the tip, and I usually go in with about 2 or 3 beads of the white, and then I'll do about 2 beads of the pink, depending if I like the coverage or not. So I just did my first bead and I will smooth out till the end, and then I'll add my second bead. Always, always, always wipe your brush after each application, because you do not want the acrylic to start clumping up in the brush. So here's my second bead. I just sped it up a little bit because you already saw the process. And now I'm going to take the Cover Pink by Mia Secret and I go onto the white, like I cover a little bit of the white to start my first blend. Make sure it's flush, side to side to the nail. So I'm lightly blending it up. I usually do not like how the first blend comes out. That's why I put about 2 or 3 beads if needed. So that's the first one. Here's the second one, going the closest to the cuticle. Some people do the cuticle first. I like to touch the white first and then blend up. So I'm going around the cuticle now. Always clean the client's cuticle. You do not want any, I forgot what it's called. You don't want it to run into the cuticle. So always clean it away from the client's cuticle. And I'm just smoothing out. At this point, I did not like how the pink was sitting over the white, and you'll see I do add a third coat of the Cover Pink. So I still bring it down to blend it towards the cuticle, but now this gave me a better coverage. I brought the pink up a little higher, and it's going to be easier when I'm filing. And that looks way better. Now I take clear. I know it looks white, but it's clear, and I always top off my pink and white, because to me pink and whites kind of get dull after a while. So this just helps protect it more, especially when you're filing. You don't want to file off the work you just did. So the clear will cover it. It'll help protect it longer, let's just say. And I put some on the tip also, and I'm blending it backwards so it's all completely covered. Just wiping off the excess now. I'm tapping it here because you have to hear when the acrylic's hard by hearing the tapping. Sometimes I use utensils. That was my file. I use a 100 to 180 grit file, and I will go around the client's nail just to clean up edges. usually to reform or refile the nail, like reshape it. Here is my fine grit gold band, file band, and I'm now going around the edges. That's what I usually do on my clients. So I'm making sure those edges are nice and clean. You do not want any separation. It will cause lifting. And usually I use acetone at this point to wipe off all the powder from the sanding and filing, but I just use alcohol quick just to show you guys. Again, this is just a plastic finger and I'm just doing it to show you the pink and white. Now it's ready for a top coat. I already buffed it, which I didn't show in the video, but I buffed it smooth, and then I apply my top coat. You can feel free to do 2 coats if you want. I only do 1. Well, it depends. I will do 2 sometimes, but in this case I did 1. And then if it's a tacky top coat, you have to clean it with alcohol. This one is not, so I just dried it into my UV for 60 seconds, or was it 30? Don't remember. Now I'm adding my oil. Usually I put it around the client's cuticle, rub it in, and voila. It was out of frame. It was so hard to record. Keep it in frame and try to record. I'm just showing here the apex to the free edge and how thin it is. It looked really good, really good. This wasn't more for the nail shaping or anything. This is just to show the pink and white, and the color came out beautiful. Thanks for watching, guys.